Welcome to day 7 of How to Automate Your Law Firm in 90 Days. I am Shay Jackson, your AI automation specialist. In this video, we are continuing with Airtable. Now, if you're new to Airtable, I will have a link to the video up top and in the description box just so you can get some familiarity with Airtable before diving in this video. If you have any questions about Airtable or AI automations for your law firm, there is a link in the description box where you can schedule a 30-minute free consultation with me. Let's get started. Let's dive in. I am in my workspace area in Airtable. Now, if this is your first video, again, welcome. I would strongly encourage you to watch one of my videos, one that I linked up at top or in the description box, just so you can get an understanding and grasp what Airtable is. It is a powerhouse, amazing, but I want you to be able to follow along as we go through this video. Just a disclaimer. So again, I am in my workspace area and you see that I have two workspaces. The Queen Makita one is the one where I work on different information, tables, data by myself, and I do not want to collaborate or have anyone access it, okay? But compared to the ABC Law Firm workspace, everyone in our office will have, and we're saying a fictional office, everyone will have access to this workspace. But then what we can do is give permission and access to specific bases. And these are what are considered bases. We have legal case analysis, that's the base. And when you think about base, think of it as the container that houses all of the tables for legal case analysis, okay? We have a client data Excel base, an untitled base, and also legal client general intake form. Now, again, if this is your first time watching a video about Airtable, I went over, and I can't remember what day it was, the bases that start with legal, those are all templates that are provided by Airtable that law firms can leverage. Pretty cool. So we will be working in this demonstration with the legal case analysis template because it has so much good information where I can go over and I can show you different things as opposed to starting with a new base, okay? Starting from here in my workspace, there are a few things that I can do with my specific base, legal case analysis. One is I can star it. So if I star the base legal case analysis, you notice, and I'll unstar it, look up at the left-hand side. I'm going to unstar it, and then I'm going to star it again. Whenever you star a base, when you come to your home screen, and I'll go right here, it'll be starred in your home screen, just like a quick, it's something you can get to quickly, okay? So that is for any of the bases that when you come to your home screen, you immediately want to go to that. And it's ones that you work on often. You can star it and it will be on your home screen. Starred, okay? Going back to my workspaces, I'm going to uncheck that. Now there are 3 dots on the right-hand side. I'm going to click those. You have the ability to rename the base, and the legal case analysis, that template was already named legal case analysis. But let's say that I want to rename it. All I would have to do is click on rename base and I can make any type of updates I want. Let's say ABC Law Firm. Even though it's in the workspace, we'll change it just for demonstration's sake. That is how I can rename my base. And if I don't like the name, again, I can go click rename base, delete whatever I want or make any updates, and click out of it, and the change is immediate. Clicking on the 3 dots again, here is where I can share the base. And what I can do is put in either, and it kind of reminds me of Google Sheets and also Microsoft Excel too, where you can invite people through email. You can create a link to invite, or you can share publicly where anyone can see this base. Clicking out of that, going back to the three dots, you can duplicate the base. Okay. And what it'll do is it'll ask you, do you want to duplicate the records, all of the comments? And you can turn this on or off. Okay. And you see that it makes it as a copy. So you have the ability again to duplicate bases, which is great because sometimes, and why would you want to do that? Sometimes you may want to work on information. You just want to, just in case, have that original information as well, and then make updates on another base or the tables in that base. So that will give you the opportunity to do that. Let's say you want to move a base. Here, I'm going to say I'm going to move the base. And what you can do is drop down and you can choose what workspaces. Now, I only have two, but let's say you had more than that. Here is where you can either type it in to search for it. And we're going to pretend I have a lot of workspaces and I want to find one specifically. I'm going to choose Queen Makita's workspace, and then I'm going to move that base, and you see that here it is in the Queen Makita workspace. Okay, I'm going to change it back because I want it for in the ABC law firm. Okay, going back to legal case analysis, customize appearance. So for customize appearance, all this does is it changes the color, not only for the icon. When we click into the base, you'll see how it changes that as well. So I'm going to customize my appearance. You can change it to whatever color, and you see as I'm clicking on colors that it's changing the icon color. Okay, I'm going to change it back to gray. Now these top colors, those are, oh, it let me change it. Oh, because this is a part of the team plan. But the lighter colors, those are part of the team plan. And then I can change my icon. Right now it's a gavel. I could change it to a light bulb. So there are a lot of things that you can do with the base while you're in the workspace. Now I want to go to this workspace. I want to go to this base. I'm going to click in it. And here, let me go to the top. Here you see a couple of things. Well, a lot of things, but there are only a few that we'll go over in this video. One, remember I said that a base is the container that holds all of the different tables for that specific base. So for legal case analysis, we have facts, and here are our tables. Let me go to all facts. We have facts, people, these, and all of these tabs, kind of like Microsoft Excel and also Google Sheets, are part of my base. These are tables: issues, evidence, organizations, authorities, cases, and tasks. Now, let me show you something also that's pretty cool. I'm going to click on people, and we'll talk about views, the different views you can have. I touched on it a little bit in a previous video, but I'm trying to remember the days. I believe it's day 9 that I talk about view. We go over the different views that you have in Airtable, but within that table, you have different views as well, because you notice for people, we have the different views. So not only do you have the ability to have various tables within Airtable, contained within that, you also have different views as well, which is pretty cool. So this is, and you see that it's highlighted. This is the data part of this base. You also have automations. This is more advanced and it won't be within the how to automate your law firm in 90 days. It will be further along where I will talk about the different automations Airtable offers as well. Interfaces and forms as well. This is all a part of the base. Okay, I'm going to go back to data. Now, one thing that I'm going to do as well is I'm going to click, there's a down caret. I'm going to click it, and here you can do similar to what we did, except for changing the base guide. What we did in the workspace. Here, I can rename my base. I can star it. I can share it. Clicking on the three dots, I can duplicate it. And this was one that I didn't go over that was part of the workspace as well, is sending Slack notifications, okay? And delete base, but we do not want to delete it. Also, I can change the appearance. So you have that ability to change it not only in the workspace area, but within the base as well. Now I'm going to go to base guide. Let me close the appearance. So for the base guide, this is pretty cool. And the information in here was already populated because, as I mentioned before, this is one of the templates that Airtable already offers that law firms can leverage when they get started. This gives information about the specific table. Capture and organize facts, documents, people, evidence, issues, etc. And also what is pretty cool is being able to have a intro video that explains and does the walkthrough. And that is great too, because think of how many times you have information and it's something new that you have to explain to people, and sometimes it takes a few meetings because everybody can't be there or whatever. But having a quick video, this one is 2 minutes and 32 seconds, having a quick video explaining what the base is, so anyone that comes that's new or it's their first time accessing it, they will have an understanding of what the base is and also the tables contained in it, which is, again, pretty cool. And that is it for this video. I just wanted to, again, talk about the base and also tables. Remember, the base is the container that holds all of the tables. I am Shay Jackson, your AI automation specialist. If you have any questions, again, I will have a link in the description box for you to schedule a free 30-minute consult with me. Have a great day.